This presentation will explain some changes in the way we assess students at JCG from September 2016. From September 2016, students will be coming into Year 7 with new end of Key Stage 2 levels, for example 6S or 6S+, instead of the old national curriculum levels. At GCSE, letter grades are changing to number grades, and our Year 11 students have been receiving numbers rather than letters in their maths assessments since last year. They will be the first students to receive a number grade in their GCSE maths exam, which they will sit in summer 2017. All other GCSEs, apart from Italian, DT, and subjects where students currently prepare the IGCSE qualification, will move over to the new specifications from September 2016 and will be graded in numbers, not letters. To help parents and students to cope with these changes, the Education Department has decided to move all Key Stage 3 and 4 assessment to the new number grades. Parents should have received the department's update letters about this. Please click on this link to read more. So how will students be assessed at JCG? As we will be teaching a new curriculum and preparing for new exams on the old national curriculum levels will cease to be used for any year group. We will replace these levels with the new GCSE grades across years 7 to 11. This will help us to prepare for the new GCSE. Although the new number grades do not mirror exactly the old GCSE letter grades, this chart shows you how to compare them. You will notice that a 4 will be the equivalent of a low C and a 5 will be a high C. Until the first cohort of students has been through the new GCSE, we will not know where the grade boundaries will lie in each subject. Therefore, our descriptors and flight paths are subject to review. Please be aware that we are all making this transition to the new levels without previous number grade data. This flight path is an indication of how a student may progress if they continue to show the same learning approach each year, but a student's flight path is not set in stone and there may be fluctuations. For example, a student may have received a grade 3 by the end of Year 7 but may stay working at this level across a wider range of content in Year 8, but then rise to a grade 5 by the end of Year 9. They may then jump to a 7 by the end of Year 10 as their learning matures, and with the focus of preparing for GCSE, they may reach a grade 8 by the end of Year 11. A different scenario might be that a student ends Year 7 on a grade 3, but finds the topics in Year 8 very challenging and struggles to apply their learning, perhaps ending the year on a 2. In Year 9, they may be better organised, spend a bit longer on home learning, and generally increase their efforts to achieve a 4 by the end of Year 9. In Year 10, our student may feel so focused on their option subjects that they work hard and rise to a grade 6 by the end of the year, and go on to achieve a 7 at the end of Year 11. What do the subject descriptors look like? Here is an example of an MFL grade descriptor for a Year 7 in speaking. There are descriptors for grades 1 to 9 in each subject. These are designed to help students and parents see what the next steps will be in their learning in order to reach the next grade. These grade descriptors will be available to view on our website and students will have a copy of the descriptors. In Key Stage 3, we will use fine grading. For example, a student may achieve a 3 in the autumn periodic, showing that they have started working at this level. They may then progress to a 3 to show that they are working in the middle of their grade, before moving to a 3+, showing that they are working with confidence at the top of this grade. Throughout Year 7, teachers will assess students' work, and there will be 3 formal external tracking points, one in January, one in March, and one in July. So how will this progress be tracked? In the first periodic, teachers will set a target for the end of Year 7, a current grade, a likely to achieve grade. This means the grade that the student should achieve at the end of the year if they continue to display the same learner profile, and a learner profile score. The second periodic will show the same data. The summer report will include a current grade, learner profile score, and a comment written by the subject teacher. What is a learner profile score? The scale runs from 1 to 5, with 1 being an exceptional learner who is enthusiastic, committed, and absorbed in their learning. They will be an independent learner who is a rigorous, resourceful, and imaginative thinker. They will be a resilient and reflective student who thinks strategically about their learning. They will work collaboratively and show empathy when working with others, contributing substantially to the progress of the class. How would you describe a student who has a learner profile score of 3? They have a consistent approach to learning, they complete tasks and meet deadlines, they are attentive and participate when required, but they are not going beyond the minimum requirements and would benefit from participating more fully in lessons and showing more commitment to their learning. Do we give out many 5s? No. Fortunately, we don't have to because the majority of our students are motivated to learn. If a student receives a learner profile of a 5, there is serious cause for concern, and the head of Key Stage would be inviting parents or guardians in to discuss their progress. So, what is the final message of this presentation? Please keep an open mind about progress. Everybody likes to think that progress is linear and that a student will progress steadily along the same curve during their time at college, but in reality, progress can be messy, with dips and peaks in progress. We encourage students to adopt a growth mindset in their approach to their own progress, to take responsibility for their own learning, and to believe that they can improve with hard work and effort. Who should I talk to if I have a question about assessment? Here are the contact details for teachers who will be able to help you if you have a question about assessment.